Distorting the perception of time is a technique that has been used by many filmmakers throughout the history of cinema, and one way of doing that is by using slow motion. Hello, my name is Bruno, and we need to talk about slow motion. Slow motion is that effect we all understand. It became part of the cinematic language, one of the many available tools for filmmakers to control how things are portrayed on screen and therefore manipulate emotional states of audiences. It has been used in many film genres, like action, sci-fi, horror, and even comedy. Personally, slow motion is one of my favorite effects, but it's not the same for everyone. I conduct a quick quiz on my Instagram profile asking people what they think about the use of slow motion shots in movies, and the results were a bit surprising. Although most people said that they love this effect and that it always aggregates value to the movie, 38% declared that they are not very impressed with it. 9% went even further and said that they are a bit annoyed and sick of it. And 5% of the people just wanted to make sure that I knew that they don't even notice if the effect was used or not. That was shocking, and I wanted to find out why some people feel like that about slow-mo. But first, what is slow motion? The method of showing action at a much slower speed than it happened in real life. Okay, but how does it work? Slow motion relates to the basic working principle of cinema itself, which is filming motion. At the very beginning of photography, pioneers like Etienne-Jules Marchais and Edward Muybridge realized that capturing and showing a sequence of still photographs creates the illusion of movement. And this principle is still valid today. So everything we watch, from movies to YouTube videos, work the same way. They're just a bunch of pictures taken and shown at a certain speed. Did you say speed? Yes. All the pictures or frames must be captured at a certain speed, which is known as frame rate. In film, the standard is 24 frames per second, which means that 24 pictures are taken in 1 second. And if these frames are shown to the public at the same speed they were captured, then we get real-time motion. Alright, but what about slow motion? Hey, just slow down! Slow motion can be achieved in two ways, by decreasing the playback speed or by increasing the camera speed. For standardization reasons, the playback speed is always constant, so varying the speed of the camera is the most common approach to accomplish slow motion. Okay, let me explain this. By speeding up the recording frame rate, the camera takes lots of pictures very quickly, so it captures more information in the same time base. So when replayed at normal speed, time appears to be moving slower. Let me give you an example. Instead of shooting a scene at the traditional 24 frames per second, by speeding up the camera, the scene could be shot at 48 frames per second. So if you capture it at 48 FPS and also play it back at 48 FPS, you will get real-time motion. But if you capture it at 48 FPS but you play it back at 24, you will need twice as much time to see all the captured frames. So the footage is played back at half the speed. And then, voila, you have slow motion. And 48 FPS is just the beginning. Currently, most smartphones can record up to 120 frames per second without compromising resolution too much. Some professional cameras like Red Epic is able of capturing up to 300 frames per second at 2K resolution. And of course, let's not forget about high-speed cameras like Phantom, which are capable of capturing from 8,000 to 12,500 frames per second at full HD resolution, giving us super slow-mo. Nowadays, there are even some specific cameras for scientific applications that can reach 10 trillion frames per second, which is enough to film light traveling. I love high-speed cameras so much. I'm just so excited to be talking about them. Okay, let's focus on the main question again. Why such a beautiful technique has lost its magic for some people? Why some of them are tired of it? Because of the irresponsible use of the technique. Yeah, you're right. Just like any technique, there are several ways to use it in order to achieve the desired result. In the past, it was very common to use slow motion when working with miniature effects, to shift the scale and give the impression that things were bigger than they actually are. And this trick is still in use today when it comes to miniatures. It has also been used to express dreams, to magnify the feeling of urgency, danger, and tension, to accentuate and add emotion and intensity to a dramatic scene, to make us feel panic and fear, to bring us inside a character's head, to create a distorted sense of reality for characters experiencing intoxication, drugs, or altered perception.
I like you, but you're crazy.
To drive attention to small details that would be impossible to see in real time, allowing us to figure out the importance of what we're seeing. To give a legendary or epic quality to scenes of destruction and violence. And also to achieve a deeper impact on an important character's death. Many uses. Yes, and as camera technology improved, this effect became more and more accessible. And with its relative ease of use, it became very popular. And that's when the misuse started. Due to its quality of adding a bit of style to mundane shots without much effort, some filmmakers started applying the technique inappropriately by overusing it. Gratuitous and unnecessary slow-mo shots popped all over the place. Slow motion works best when it makes an appearance occasionally, but some have used it everywhere, all the time, for so many different types of scenes, slowing down the pace of edit and causing it to lose its effectiveness and impact on screen. Slow motion is one of the easiest ways to epicify a shot, or make it look cooler or better. It's definitely beautiful to look at, but some have forgotten to think whether or not it's necessary to the story. So it ended up becoming a matter of the aesthetic of a film or a filmmaker. Some directors were dilating time just because it looks cool, rather than using the effect to serve the narrative. So it's more about style than substance, making these scenes look silly, hollow, ordinary, and ultimately boring. In short, it has been used so much that it became cliché, like superheroes fight, or a group of people walking towards the camera, or love at first sight, or this beautiful shot from Chariots of Fire, that with its unmistakable song has become probably the first meme of running people scenes. But there's no need to run away from slow-mo. With that said, it's possible to conclude that slow motion's here to stay. It's a convention we're all familiar with, and when used properly and with great care, it's a very powerful tool, which helps to support the storytelling and elevates the viewing experience. So whenever you think it's an ordinary effect, just slow it down and give one more chance first.